Hi, it's Pastor Cody, and I wanted to give you two updates. First, updates on our worship plan for November, and then I also wanted to fill you in on the results of the survey that we recently completed about in-person worship. So first off, for November, like I shared on Sunday, if you watched the welcome and the announcements on Sunday, I mentioned that our COVID scorecard that we created a few months ago. And we kind of set parameters of how you get how many points and how many points we need to consider it safe. And we've been underneath the level that we set as safe a couple months ago. We've been underneath that level for a couple weeks, and it's not trending in the right direction. So we debated lots of different options, and what we landed on as our leadership team debated it is we're going to cancel November 1. So the scheduled first Sunday worship service, we're going to cancel that, and we're going to try again on November 15th. So we're going to wait 2 weeks, and we'll see kind of the direction of COVID at that time. And we have kind of in our process, our plan is we'll go ahead and open RSVPs on that on a week ahead of time, so on November 8th. And we will make the final call, looking at our COVID scorecard, on the Friday before the worship service, which would be the 13th. So on Friday, November 13th, we will send out a message about the worship service to confirm it, or if COVID is still going up in our community, to cancel it. So that's our plan. No worship on November 1st. We'll try again on November 15th. And we'll let you know on the 13th if that's a go or not. But we'll still go ahead and start taking RSVPs on the 8th. Again, pray for our leadership team. This is not easy. There's a wide range of opinions on what should be done. So pray for us as we try to reach consensus and unity in leadership during this time. I know this will disappoint some, and it's kind of where we live these days. So we're doing our best to be faithful and in the midst of this. So speaking of differing opinions, let me also fill you in on the results of the second in-person worship survey. So basically, about 2/3 of the congregants who filled it out, there were 76 people who filled it out, and I'll include a write-up that has the actual the percentages of the questions that we asked, so you can see that for yourself. But it was about 2/3 were okay with 0 or 1 worship services a month, and then about 1/3 who wanted more than 1 worship service a month. Some of the things that we did see that we thought we could fix, a few different people mentioned about the RSVP system that they did not want to take a spot of someone who really needed it. And as a result of that, we are working on a plan to offer walk-ups, because we know from the RSVPs, how many slots we still have available. We could add overflow if we needed to on the 4th floor. And what we will do when we think that this is ready to go is we'll also email on Saturday. We'll send an email out to the congregation saying this is how many slots are still available for Sunday. So that might help some of you who don't want to, take a spot. Although we haven't really filled up yet, so I wouldn't worry about that for your next time. Go ahead and grab a spot. You can always cancel later if you let me know. But we'll tell you on Saturday how many spots are available when we think that's ready. So we think that will help to address the frequency of worship. Since we haven't been anywhere close to filling our reduced capacity. Our thought is once we have the walk-up process ready, once we have the overflow, once we can email out how many spots are available, if we start seeing that we're getting full, so based on kind of the demand from the congregation of who shows up and how many people show up, once our once-a-month service is getting full, then we'll look at adding a second one. And we can kind of use the same process of adding back in worship services as the congregation responds to our process and fills up the worship services that we're offering once we smooth out that RSVP and add a walk-up process as well. So that's our basic plan, is we will keep the once a month, COVID pending, as we found out this month, We will look to add a walk-up process, look to add overflow if we need to, and look to email the congregation on Saturday to let you know how many spots are available. And as the once a month fills up, that tells us it's time to look at adding a second one, and then we can kind of continue the process from there. You're in my thoughts and prayers, and hope that our leadership team and our staff are in your thoughts and prayers as well. And we will not see you on November 1st, but we'll maybe see you on November 15th. Have a good day.